and I have 3 points you can follow from the bulletin. It's been printed in the bulletin. When I read this portion and started meditating upon this particular gospel lesson, I was reminded about a story. There was a village where there was an open well. You know what is a well is. And there was a lamb, as a little lamb fell in the well because it was playing around, jumping here and there, and without knowing, it fell in the well. And all the village people gathered around the well, and they were discussing with each other, who can just save the lamb from the well? They said, I know swimming, but I have a spine, I cannot jump in. So people were arguing and discussing with each other. And suddenly, one young man jumped in the well. He jumped in the well and was able to save the lamb. And he came out and everybody praised him, appreciated him, that he volunteered and jumped in the well in order to save the little lamb. He came out dripping the water from his clothes and hair. And the first question he asked is, who pushed me in the well? Everybody thought he was the bravest guy. But unfortunately, somebody pushed him inside. So he was pushed into it, so he had no other option than to save the lamb. That's what happened. So he was not really brave. But when you look at the characteristics of Christ, we can take examples from several portions of Bible that we could read. He was always a humble person. The one person that you could learn humility is from Christ himself. Humble and humility. And compassionate. Jesus was, throughout his ministry, he had the compassion that none of us could have. The love, the affection, kind, and the healing spirit wherever he went. The healing flowed from him. He never discriminated from people to people, whether Jewish or Greek or even Samaritan. He never had discrimination. He treated everybody, every one of them, equally. And he was also brave and courageous and bold always. Whatever he wanted to say, he said that always. And for example, I would like to point out some of the examples. Remember one time he went to the synagogue, he found all the merchants around, and he thought the church house has become like a merchant house, like a marketplace. And he chased away all of them without even thinking for a second. He was bold and courageous. He said, you have made my father's house as a marketplace. He chased them away in the synagogue. And remember, last week we meditated upon the theme of his wilderness. He went to the wilderness fasting for 40 days, and he bravely encountered the Satan and defeated him by using the biblical verses. He was bold, quoting from scriptures, and defeated Satan right there. And he always spoke against Pharisees and Sadducees. He pointed their mistakes and their wrong practices he always never hesitated to tell them upfront on their face. And we could even see his boldness through this incident that we read in today's gospel. Point number 1, courage of Christ. Courage of Christ. Though King Herod never had a lot of power, he was like a dummy king, puppet king. But he had his own respect and power, little bit of power, and nobody can question him because he was king. Remember when Jesus was born, the 3 wise people went to the palace looking for the baby Jesus because they knew from the stars that a king was born. And though the star was leading them to a different location, actually to Bethlehem, they thought the king has to be born in a palace. They went to the palace. And at that time, having heard about a king was born, he had a shock out of his life. And he ordered killing of all the infants. And that kind of a person King Herod was. And the Pharisees came and told Jesus Christ that King Herod is looking for you. Go away. Exactly. Go. Get away from here. For Herod wants to kill you. And Jesus, listening to that, he was not afraid. He did not run away. He did not walk away. Instead, what he replied is, go and tell that fox. That's what he said. Go and tell that fox. Fox is known for its tricks. This any human being, a person, does a lot of tricks, tricking other people. They call them as fox. Isn't it? And Jesus is calling that King Herod, he never cried. King Herod, go and tell that fox. That's what he said. Courage of Christ that we could see from this very act. Point number 2. Past, present, and future. We know he is the Son of God. Only begotten Son of God, sent by God the Father for a specific purpose. And he came down. He knew all the prophecies told against him. All the prophecies. And he fulfilled each and every prophecy. I have already mentioned to you, Jesus Christ is not just like a New Testament personality. He was always there. He is co-eternal, co-exist, and co-equal to God the Father and God the Holy Spirit. He is God himself, one of the triune God, one of the 3 Godheads. He is the Messiah to come. He knew that, but he was trying to conceal that. But he knew that he will undergo a painful death. In spite of that, he went ahead. He never stopped. He knew that he would be killed on the cross. He knew that, in spite of that. So he knew his past, he knew the present, and he also knew the future. What will happen to him? He knew that. But still, courageously, he went ahead. He went on. He never stopped. If anybody tried to stop him, he said, go away. Even Peter was telling him, no, don't talk about death. He said, get behind me, Satan. That's how he reacted, that whoever wanted to stop him or delay him or not to go ahead, he was determined. That's my 3rd point, determination of Christ. As I mentioned to you, he came for a specific purpose, in order to save the whole world. There is no bloodshed, there is no forgiveness of sins. He came as a sacrificial Lamb of God and stooped to the level of ultimate sacrificing his own life on the cross and underwent a painful death. By doing that, he fulfilled his duty for coming down, leaving all the glory of heaven, came down and dwelt among men and women, human beings, so that the victory can be achieved over sin, the victory can be achieved over death. He was victorious after he shed his blood on the cross. And what do we learn from this gospel for our day-to-day life today as believers of Christ, as followers of Christ himself? We have to be courageous. We have to be courageous and bold. What we have to say, we need to say that boldly wherever we are. And we have to be focused towards our higher purpose. The focus cannot be go like this. You know, when they have the horses in the horse wagons, they put a blindfold here, both sides, so that the horse cannot, look the eyes of that side or this side, and will look only what the road ahead of the horse. The blindfold here. Only the sides, you cannot put the blindfold here. On the sides. Like that, God expects you and I to be focused, only walk in the righteous path that Jesus Christ paved in front of us. Not withering away from here or here. Not falling away. Not turning back. Going forward. Always have our eyes towards our eternal life. Courage, bold, focused. Our objective, we have to be goal-oriented. Our goal is to live a pleasing life. Pleasing in the sight of God. And always walk in the righteous path that Jesus Christ has given to all of us. So, in epistle reading, Paul says, imitate me. We have to try to imitate Christ in our lives. To be always witnessing for Him in our work life, wherever we are called to serve. In church, in our community, in our family, in our workplace, everywhere. We have to be a shining stars for Christ. May the peace of God transform human understanding. Fill your hearts and minds.